Hey, what's going on everybody? Bob here. Welcome back to another guide for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Now, I assure you from the title of this video, I am not doing this as a cash grab for what was just announced at EVO 2019 for Janemba coming to FighterZ. I know, it's a bit of a coincidence, but I did actually receive this commission like a couple months ago, but I figured, you know what, this is probably the best time for me to go ahead and jump on this, so why the hell not? So, we're talking about Janemba today. Now, before we begin, I'm not talking about this form of Janemba, but I figured I should go ahead and mention a few words about this giant yellow blob regardless. This form of Janemba is a giant character, as you can see by how much he's towering over Gogeta here. And that brings with it all the usual giant character trappings. I do not believe that giant characters are honestly that good in this game, but if I can't say anything, he's got some pretty nifty animations for a character like this. I'm not necessarily complaining. It's weird, but I mean, it's there if you're so inclined, I suppose. Why not? So anyway, this character is a bit weird. I actually got more mileage out of Janemba, final form that is, than I was initially expecting. It's pretty cool. So a couple things about this. I'm just gonna say some things about this form. First of all, giant, very bad. Got some ki blast, I suppose, but most of his blasts are generally box standard. Now, that being said, his second blast 2 is a little bit better, but again, BT3 has the universal problem from BT2 that developed after BT2 where all of a sudden, oh shit, the tracking and most volley attacks don't really work anymore. So like trying to get this connect is a motherfucker. I mean, more so on the ground than in the air, and mostly because like when you shoot it out on the ground just soaks up all the hits. Although I do like this as a pretty cool like homing attack. It's not that bad. And then you have your ultimate attack, and yeah. I guess some cool things is that he's got Mystic Breath, and what the hell is his other move again? Oh yeah, and pretty much like a power to the very limit. I don't know, I think it lowers your defense actually, your physical defense, which is questionable. I'm not sure why you'd want to use this character ever, but I mean, if you're interested, I guess. Actually, I just realized I completely missed first form Janemba in my tier list for BT3. Honestly, I'm not too impressed. He has armor, so he has merit for that alone. But aside from that, I'm not too impressed with him, really. Most of his physical attacks are kind of crap, as you can see with the left, right smash, down smash, up smash, standard smash, smash ultimate. Yeah, it's not too interesting. So, what we're really here for, actually, I will say this real quickly. Let's see, where is it? Blast combo 8 and 9. I actually didn't know you had these. You actually have a rolling hammer? Oh yeah, 2 heavy finishes, blaster wave, rolling hammer. The fact he has a rolling hammer and his base form is pretty cool, I will totally say that. But 2 heavy finishes, it could be a bit better. Blaster wave, I'm not too big a fan. Well, I guess that's not like the terrible one, so yeah, I guess it could. Coming off of a hitbox this big, it could be alright. Actually, let me see how far away this connects. Not as far away as you'd expect. Okay, that's terrible. Well, I guess with that out of the way, let's just go ahead and transform, shall we? I lose an entire health bar in the process. That's a hell of a commitment there, right? Alright. Although my blast gauge reserve does go up by 1, so that might almost be worth the trade-off. Actually, let me go ahead and quickly check how much, how many blast stocks it takes to transform. That actually might be interesting to look at. Well, hang on. 3 blast stocks. A bit pricey, you might as well just start off in this form, but you know what, whatever. Anyway, so, Janemba is a pretty cool character. I actually like a lot of his, you probably can assess this from, you know, watching Fusion Reborn. He's got a lot of weird ass moves. Like, he's got a lot of cool tricks that a lot of characters don't have access to, including one of the best instant transmissions in the entire game. I'm just gonna say that straight up. Like, this character, when I was taking notes, I was actually marginally impressed by a lot of stuff. I actually haven't been using them for a few years anyway, but this just kinda, good stuff. So anyway, I guess we could just take this from the top then. What are some benefits, I would say? Okay, so first of all, his Blast 2 game is slightly above average. His first Blast 2 is a Chomakoho, you know, mouth blast that most of the great apes have. On Janemba, oh yeah, also base form Janemba has this move as well, go figure. On its own, it's okay. It doesn't have a giant hitbox, it comes out fairly quick, quicker than lightning shower rain, which is alright. I would use this mostly like a combo finisher slash like a quick punish if like you're over here, the opponent's throwing a ki blast, and you're able to quickly react to the fact that they're doing so. It's not bad. It does its job. It's nothing too crazy about it. I like it. It's not too bad. This character also has some good physical attacks. Like, believe it or not, this character does have some decent shit. He has no rolling hammer, but what he does have is a ki cannon, rush ki wave, flying kicks. Flying kicks is pretty good. Heavy finish being on the 4 slot is always a good thing because it allows you to maximize your combo damage by throwing in the maximum amount of reps you possibly can, which is pretty good. Not bad. He also has slightly above average damage, I would say. Like, if I were to get in close to Gogeta here, do the standard combo, and all of a sudden, like, the second volley of physical hits actually has 2 hits attached to each one. So not only does it, I'm just guessing that, like, he smacks him with the hilt and the blade at the same time. I don't know, it's weird. So it's a pretty cool method of getting additional bonus damage if you so choose. It's not too bad. I actually do like this a lot. Also, one of the biggest grab ranges in the entire fucking game, just without question. The bad thing is, it's the crappy Frieza throw. You know, the one that like chucks it down the floor and it's hard to combo off of. If you're in the space level, this is a lot better because there's no ground to worry about smacking for combos. This is not too bad, but still, like, anytime you're within like attack distance, this is gonna fucking hit. Like, hold up. Yeah, like from there, it's gonna fucking reach. Like, this actually catches a lot. I guarantee you'll catch a lot of people off guard with this. I've never used Janemba against a human opponent before, not like the regular Saiyan characters, but I can guarantee you'll get some mileage off this goddamn move. Alright, so next up. Another good benefit of his is he has an unblockable, fully charged Ki Blast. This is the standard Yajirobe Destructo Disc. Well, I'm not saying Yajirobe has a Destructo Disc. I'm saying, like, his is also unblockable, I'm pretty sure. Destructo Disc, etc. It's pretty cool. I actually like this a lot for zoning because it actually does pressure the opponent a lot. It comes out of pretty much all of his dashes if you're interested in that. I think it also comes out of its ending. Sorry, I'm on Dolphin and I'm using my PS3 controller for this. So trying to map like regular jumping is very difficult. But I guess on a note, he has pretty fucking good he has pretty decent Ki Blast. Like, between the instant transmission and the above average Ki Blast game, he can do some cool stuff. Like, this little needle trick I just showed off that I use with Goku all the goddamn time. Allowing you to just, it's pretty much like using a vanish off of Ki Blast in FighterZ, where you're just able to confirm the fact that, oh hey, a bunch of my crap disconnected, I can just go in and use the hit stun and bada bing bada boom. And pretty good stuff. Sweep is huge, needless to say. Up smash is actually, or up sweep is a lot, what's it called? Lift strike, right? Lift strike has a lot more reach than you expect. Actually, a lot of his attacks have a lot better reach than you expect. Like, look at that. Fucking, upcharge is really good in that department. If I can get this at the tip range, you'll be even more impressed by it. Like, I think around here. Yeah, look at that shit. This is not bad. Janemba has a very strong neutral game across the board. Like, this isn't quite something like Piccolo with fully charged Ki Blast that's pretty much like the Hellzone grenade, but it's pretty good shit regardless. Or what's that move called? Homing attack? I actually don't know what. It's the same move he has with his 236S in FighterZ. I don't know what the name is offhand. It's just like a Hellzone grenade thing. I don't know. But basically, Janemba's neutral game is well above average, so you'll get more than enough mileage out of it. In fact, I could probably, if I'm quick enough. Nope, okay. I think I might be able to IT off of that. Maybe, I don't know. So, yeah, no, he's got pretty well above physical attacks, definitely well above range attacks. So, Janemba's a lot better than I would have initially thought. I mean, I figured I've had a lot of experience fighting Janemba in like Shin Budokai, where Lightning Shower Rain, his ultimate attack, is completely safe on block. It's fucked up. But yeah. No, in this game it's a lot more balanced. I'll talk more about that as we go through. So anyway, various bullet points. What do I have written down? It's been... I did take the notes for this character like 2 weeks ago, but I've been busy with a film I've been editing together, so sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, no, I did also get commissioned to cover this character as well, so there is that. Let's see. Let's just take this from the top, shall we? Excuse me. Mystic Breath. This move has really wonky properties. So Mystic Breath is It's not like the unblockable like breath attack. It's got knockback. It was heavily adjusted going from BT2 to 3, that's for damn sure. The more I experiment with Mystic Breath, the more strange properties I find on this damn thing. So first of all, it's got a pretty chunky hitbox that causes a knockdown, but for one key bar, or blast talk, sorry about that. I'm a little too busy with fires recently to be properly lapping this over the last couple weeks, but anyway. So, the more we're, no, it causes a knockdown. That was a huge lag spike, what the hell? It can hit multiple times, which is actually kind of cool. It does much better damage than like an explosive wave off of your blast talks, which is okay, but that's not really what you use it for. Now, labbing this move out, I've seen a lot of weird shit with this. So first of all, this thing can eat blast 2s. Like, if I were to get Gogeta to do a blast 2 from like over there, I would actually be able to absorb it. Like, hold on, or not absorb it, but like deflect it. Let me see if I can get him to do that actually. I'll just give it like a few seconds. Yep, it can eat key blasts. Let me do finish sign. The only thing is that it can't sometimes eat dash 3 depending on timing. I've seen it done so before. Let me see if I can do that again. Again, this is a very bad training mode for 2007, so you're not gonna get too much out of that. But no, this thing can absorb like Kamehameha waves. Really gross, but that's kind of cool. But you're not gonna find a lot of like If you're gonna anticipate a blast 2, it's better to just sidestep it and hit with a proper punish, or do the good thing and do, you know, teleport in. Generally speaking, fat fucking hitbox, and yeah, no, Mystic Breath is just really good. Now, I don't need to explain that 2-bar instant transmission is, 2-bar instant transmission is extremely strong. Actually, truthfully, off the top of my head, I only know of one other character in the game who has this, and that's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and that's really good. Either Super Saiyan 2 or 3 Goku might have it. Metacooler, I believe, is 3 bars. Nova Shenron is definitely 3 bars. I did that last time. But no, for only 2, this is extremely good. And this isn't like Goku's where it does a hand gesture and does it. This is just poof, already in there. This is hilariously strong, actually. Yeah, no. So between the Ki Blast, Lightning Shower Rain, Chomokoho, Mystic Breath, I can absorb attacks, and the unblockable, and now this. Yeah, no. Janemba's got some really ridiculously cool shit. Now that being said, this is relying on like 5 or 6 tools, and usually a really strong character neutral will only use like 2 or 3. Like with Frieza, he would only rely on like Barrage Death Beam. Cell would also use Barrage Death Beam. A fucking Sin Shenron would use that stupid goddamn Blast 2 he has, not the Trap Shooter, the other one. I need to eventually remember the name of it. But no, that's some. This character does get some really fucking good mileage. I would totally say that. As well as, you know, to be able to do that. Janemba just kind of rules the neutral. Not arguably the strongest. Like, nothing he has is exorbitantly quick, but no one tool is really overpowering all the rest. But this is still decent enough, I would say. Give it a shot. So yeah, Blast 1s are extremely decent. One's a little situational, one's extremely good. So yeah, I already talked about you. Now let's talk about Lightning Shower Rain. Oh boy, Lightning Shower Rain. First of all, probably one of the best moves in Shonen Budokai, without question. Arguably one of the best looking moves in Dragon Ball Z period. Not the anime, but like the games across the board. It has made my top 20 ultimate attacks in the past for Infinite World. But this move is just really sick. Now, I remember it had much better traits than BT2. Like, it was a lot more sturdy and it was a lot quicker. And it did a lot more damage. It auto-spiked the game like crazy. This game, it's pretty good, but there's a couple of things wrong about it. But I guess we should describe what it is first. First of all, this is not a beam. I know. The needles that you shoot out are not actually a beam. It's more like a Barrage Death Beam with how the projectiles are like more on a level, like stronger to Ki Blasts, not as strong as a beam. It's in like that middle ground, you know what I mean? Where it's got that certain amount of priority. It will beat stuff, but it's okay. Although I will say, it's the fact that this is only 3 key bars instead of 4 is really strong. I remember this being 4 back in BT2, which is pricey for moves such as this. Now that said, its speed isn't instantaneous. I actually think this was a lot faster than various other games. Like, I think Chomokoho might actually be faster. I think. I could be wrong about this, but... Sorry, wrong one. But no, I think this move might be a little slowed down. I mean, it's still pretty quick regardless, but this move isn't going to beat out, like, Kamehameha waves. It's not going to do a lot of crazy shit. It's just kind of there for show, and it does some decent damage. Also, it does multi-hits, which is pretty cool. It's so-so. I wouldn't say this is that bad, but it does have some heavy drawbacks, and luckily through labbing characters, I have found exactly what the weakness is. So when this move misses, you are wide fucking open. It can still hit from a distance, so it's not horrible, but look how long it takes for me to recover. Like, that's awful. If I miss this attack, I am just open for so many. Look at that. Even when the beams disappear, I'm still wide open. So yeah, I just got beaten by a Big Bang Kamehameha, so that's not too good, I would say, generally. Actually, let me see if he's gonna do another Big Bang. No? That was probably, trust me, this thing actually can eat beam attacks. I've seen it happen before. It's the strangest thing. Come to me. Whatever. But yeah, no. Lightning Shower ranges have a lot of openings. There's probably going to be some... Okay, so because of the fact that BT3 has a very crap, like, training mode, and you can't, like, pre-program the AI to do anything or repeat attacks, there's probably some stuff hidden somewhere in this move that I'm not aware of. Like, maybe it can bypass Android barrier. I don't know. I haven't had the most time to lab this move because I can't really do so in this game. But I've seen more negatives than positives. But it's still a very pretty move. I will totally say that. So I guess moving on to other stuff, we can start talking about his physical attacks. Jab range, I think, is slightly above average. Let me go ahead and double check that really quickly. Like, this is where, like, average jab range would be. I think it goes outside that a little bit. Slightly. It does have... Janemba takes a huge step forward when he does his punches, which is really nice. Goku's would be like around here or around here. Janemba's can reach like all the way over. Like, look how active that hitbox is, dude. That comes out really nicely. So yeah, in physical department, Janemba's pretty good. Again, ground sweep is has extremely good range. Like, that's a good few feet back and it's still connected. Which again, for a sweep is really strong. Lip Strike still does have its pretty good range. So if you're trying to mix up the opponent, you got some pretty good strong options, I would say. Now, his charge attacks are also pretty strong. First of all, I don't know why I have such good success with actually getting the snap attacks. I think I might be getting better at this game regardless, and it's becoming easier for me, but some of his attacks have actually pretty good tracking. Like his right one here, he does a full strike from left to right, which is pretty cool. Not too bad. Down smash, I've seen, if you do fully charged, I don't know why, like the range just magically gets a lot bigger. Especially if I were to do like from here. Like, look at that. I don't even know why that connects. That is so dumb. Let's see, other stuff is his up charge, which is really strong too. Neutral charge, I think this is soft. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this would have strong tracking as well. Now, this is pretty cool, but again, you need hard reads in order to know like what your opponent's gonna be doing in like sidestepping. But the option is there. I just think the one going this way isn't that strong, but maybe it's not even that big a deal really. I just think that for the sweep, it looks like it's gonna be a lot harder to dodge to... It's probably gonna be easier to dodge to Janemba's right than his left, because of the fact that where this recovers, he covers like pretty much like the entire left side of him, but the arm stops like around here. So it's probably going to be a lot easier to dodge going to Janemba's weak side, which yeah, I think his right side might be weaker in general, because this move isn't as good in the tracking department. This move is pretty good, but I think it's going to stop a little shy. So I think if you deep sidestep Janemba to his right side, you'll probably be fine, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but it doesn't look like that's where his best tracking options go. So, I mean, if you want to do that, go for it. Now, quickly talking about his combo damage, he's got some pretty good stuff. Like, I've already mentioned that the second series of rush attacks all come out with 2 hits. So, just, like, dicking around, I can make a combo that actually does above 10k pretty easily. Like, look at this shit. 75. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did the low sweep in there. Oops. I have easily constructed like 10k damage pretty handily. It's actually not that bad with him. Like, hold up a sec. Oops. Oh shit, I missed a charge in there. But still, you can see where I'm going with this. It's actually not too bad. And I bet if you were to combo or pair this with the item that raises your damage as your combo gets bigger, I'd be willing to bet you can get some good shit off of this. I don't think Lightning Shower Rain has different properties up close. It does in Shin Budokai, but probably not this game. As well as the fact that you have the neutral backlash too. Yeah, you're not gonna top 8,000, but it's still pretty good. Not too bad. Also, I feel like I should mention this. This had much better tracking in BT2 as well than this game, because nothing really tracks in this game for some odd reason. I don't know why. As well as natively bad recovery. Don't use Lightning Shower Rain in a neutral. That's all I'm going to say about it, really. So, yeah. Alright. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh, yeah. So, his flying kicks also has the wonky fucking hitboxes. Let's go ahead and, actually, no, I can just knock away from here, hopefully. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, flying kicks have extreme plus range as well as having giant range. So like if I were to do it, it does this weird thing. So it's completely unique to Janemba, where it does like the 2 first kicks and then like he does like an overhead wheel kick. Oh, I should talk about his best move in a minute, but I'll do that momentarily. So yeah, overall it's got some pretty strong stuff. As you can see, Janemba recovers like pretty much instantaneously, and the opponent is still reeling. So that's pretty good opportunity to go ahead and continue combos. The only weakness I've really seen so far with his like block strings is that it seems like it takes a while for his heavy finish to come out. Which, I mean, now I'm just nitpicking. Truthfully, like, I have seen it where, yeah, see that? It's not like, you see, it seems like you need to be doing something else before you combo into this. Like set it up through a back turn or something. Overall, I haven't had the best success with trying to land heavy finish at the end of a combo or something like that. It just kind of drops. So I would take that with a little bit of a grain of caution. It's still pretty good, but I would just be marginally careful if you're trying to throw us in, because the AI can counter you if you're being predictable, or you know the AI is just button reading, which it tends to do a lot. It's hilarious. So I should probably mention that why I think is actually the best move with Janemba. Really. You wouldn't expect this of him. You'd think it'd be like some sword attack or some shit. Nah, it's just fucking like axle kick. It's really strange. This move has some ungodly fucking tracking. I don't know why this is, but for some reason. Alright, so first of all, it's an overhead lunging kick that like has some good forward momentum. It's pretty quick. Janemba like leaps up the air momentarily, so I think it'll low crush, but you're not really gonna worry about low crushing from this distance when you're approaching. You're more worried about just getting in general. Now this move is goddamn stupid. I have, again, training against an AI, I have seen some wonky bullshit with this fucking attack. So, for example, like if I were to do this, if I do a different angle, like here, it'll just automatically like snap to the opponent. Not from there. It was, what was the angle? Sorry. Yeah, that's a pretty quick turnaround. Like I could just be wandering around and just run right in. This is a much bigger range than I see with a lot of like flying elbows and shit like that. Like there, this is substantial actually. This is, yeah. Usually these types of running attacks are unsafe and blocked though, unless you fully charge it. So just be careful about that. But for the most part, yeah, no, you're gonna get some mileage out of this bitch. This is actually pretty strong. Yeah, no, this thing is abusable. It's great. Let's see, is there anything else I'm missing? First wave. Oh yeah, that's right. I should mention that Janemba is one of those weird characters that have where you press square 5 times and 6 hits will come out. In this case, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th hit is where the initial hit comes out, so be careful about that. If you're trying to do heavy finishes or like other combo extensions, like before you go to you transition to the second series of attacks. It's not a big deal, especially since it's so easy to hit confirm shit doing this because of the additional attacks that come out. So it's really not a big deal, but it's a word of warning I feel like I should give you guys anyway. Oh yeah, don't really combo this. This will not work too well. I think there might be like a Dragon Dash combo that will allow you to do that though, but that's not really like what I would rely on. But overall though, pretty good shit. Also, I should mention that these dashing key attacks are actually pretty good. Usually they don't have the best track in the world, but considering like you have this to scare them as well. Oh yeah, it's unblockable even if you just like half charge it. It just does less damage. So overall, this is pretty damn strong. I might mention Janemba has a really strong neutral game. I may have said that once or twice. But no, even like half charge, it still comes out pretty quick. It does good damage. 1200. And it seems to do incrementally more damage as you charge it too, so that's pretty nice. 1200, 1440, then 1680, I think. Yeah, so that's like a 10% buff every time you do it, so, or maybe 20%? 20%, yeah. So good stuff. I have a bunch of... Actually, hang on a sec. I need to look at my notes. I think I'm missing something. Oh, right. I haven't really talked about his ultimate attack yet. His ultimate attack is actually pretty good. Not just in terms of like his visuals, because it is very pretty to look at with this shit. It's actually not that bad. Soars him up into the air, and mouth beam. Now, here's the thing. This is one of those instances where you can combo out of a rush attack. So, for example, if I were to actually go ahead and begin to combo again, this can actually be used as a combo starter. So let me show this off really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Oh, that was just 2. There we go. That was wrong input. Crap. I need to wake up right now. There it is. You gotta do it like as soon as the attack animation cancels out. So yeah, no, the fact that you're doing a combo out of an ultimate attack is pretty strong. Like, look at this. I'm already breaking 20k. And the regeneration I'm having on my key bars is kind of just more because of training mode, but I'd be willing to bet if you do raise your key regen based off of physical attacks, you might be able to get yourself back to 3 bars if you are successful. So yeah, that's pretty strong. That's actually pretty good, I would totally say. It's actually very rare and scarce in this game that you can combo out of your ultimate attack. That's usually reserved for like your Rush Blast 2s, and the fact that this can do it easily is just not bad. That's pretty damn good actually. So yeah, that's just about all I got for Janemba. I guess I'll locally say he is also one of those Frieza characters where when you start charging, it takes a second for the charging to kick in. His charge speed is actually pretty average. It's not like Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Broly or anything like that. It comes at a good speed. It's not too bad. Yeah, it just takes a second to kick in. That's the only thing. Yeah, so that's literally all I got now. Alright. So as you can see, no, Janemba has some very good tools about him. He's not too bad in any department, really. If you were to just pick him up and start fucking around, you're going to get some good results. But just avoid Lightning Shower Rain as like an actual attack. And you should be okay, really. I mean, it's still totally viable as like a combo ender if you choose to do that. But just be wary about the weird, like the terrible recovery on it, and you should be okay. So I do believe that is actually everything. Yeah, I think so. Alright, cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, so if you want to see me cover any BT3 characters and or any fighting game character, really, like if I know the character, I'll put the time into it. You can go ahead and send me money on PayPal. 20 bucks will pretty much just get you it immediately. Yeah, so good shit. This is another commission I got, so yeah, I guess I'm just inadvertently keeping the BT3 community alive by doing this stuff. That's actually kind of weird to think about, but yeah, I'm gonna head out now and continue making an ass of myself in FighterZ, and yeah, peace.